What are you going to be talking about today?
Yeah, inward nakedness, group discussions. We have some little stories and we are going to discuss over those stories.
Every Minute Zen. Zen students are with their masters at least 2 years before they presume to teach others. Nanen was visited by Tenno, who, having passed his apprenticeship, had become a teacher. The day happened to be rainy, so Tenno wore wooden clogs and carried an umbrella. After greeting him, Nanen remarked, "I suppose you left your wooden clogs in the vestibule. I want to know if your umbrella is on the right or left side of the clogs." Tenno, confused, had no instant answer. He realized that he was unable to carry his Zen every minute. He became Nanen's pupil, and he studied 6 more years to accomplish his every minute Zen.
Okay, yes, Minute, what do you think about this story?
There's so many tedious things in life, that if you don't find the joy or importance, I guess, I don't know, in each thing that
At the present moment?
at the present
Yes.
moment, then, it's kind of like your life just goes by so fast and you don't remember anything, even like how it's saying cleaning or whatever. I had a friend say, I always, take washing dish time as a time to center myself and that, like pay attention to your senses and everything, like, how the soap smells or how the warm water feels on your hands,
that is living in the present moment.
Yeah. And ever since she said that, I'm really conscious and I do that, but I always wish I could do that with everything in my life, every daily activity, and that's like what it's saying, that you should try to do that, with every little thing.
Every little thing, yes.
Yeah.
Whatever we are doing at that moment, every little thing.
Find the pleasure in it or the joy. Or
Yes.
present.
Basically, the love of life as a whole, rather than just certain areas of life, like driving a car or watching a football. Then we are choosing, and we are ignoring the rest of life. Then we are ignoring the life, the total picture of life. So we are getting lost in a little area of life. So then, my understanding from this story is, when once we begin to live more and more in the present moment, then every little thing we are doing becomes, for that moment, the most important thing in our lives. And therefore, whatever that thing is, even drinking water, can be a very joyful action of living. Anything. And the more we live, pay attention to what we are doing in the present moment, I believe the more that energy of love of living comes into being. And this is, in fact, it's a Zen story. That's in brief, this is what Zen is all about. Living in the present moment as much as possible, paying attention to anything you are doing at that moment. Never saying this is an unimportant. It can be washing the dishes, or it can be anything, or watering the flowers. But then, when once this attitude of living comes into being more and more, then naturally we are beginning to enjoy every moment of our lives without choosing, without seeking certain moments in our lives. Like, I am only happy when I am with my girlfriend, or I am only happy or having fun or having pleasure when I eat certain food, or I am only happy when I watch certain TV shows. Then I'm really missing most of the life.
Right.
Like, sitting here enjoying this beautiful nature, the trees, the birds. I can't because I want that. And I am moving away from the present moment into that future, which that TV show inside is waiting for me, or internet, Facebook is waiting for me there. That is what I enjoy, not this. So I am moving into a future rather than always staying in the present moment. So I think this attitude of being attentive to whatever we are doing, and if we are not attentive, being attentive to that non-attention, that lack of attention, not trying to be attentive, forcing myself to be attentive, never saying I must be attentive, but being aware of that lack of attention is already beginning of that attention again. I think that's my understanding from this. What do you like to say?
Just we were doing the meditation this morning with the hand, and I was saying it. There's parts of it where I was able to do it really well, but then my mind wandered and I started thinking about things like what I'm going to do tomorrow, and I do find it really hard to kind of keep your mind on the present.
Yes.
But I guess it's a skill that you kind of like learn and develop.
Oh yes, it's a long-term thing. And what I would humbly suggest is always giving freedom to those thoughts to flower. Never saying this thought must not be there, or I must stop that thought, control my thoughts. Then we are creating another conflict, because that thought perhaps is coming for a reason, right? And in fact now is a good time to read that poem from Rumi, It's Here Too, which will explain to us why those thoughts come to us. And we should never escape from them, we should never try to stop them, but give them the freedom to flower. And watch, be aware.